8-Bit Eric, and Nintendo just got done airing its special Nintendo Direct that was focused at Super Mario Maker 2, which is coming out June 28th to be precise. We're a little over a month away, and this Direct showed a lot of information. So much information that I was actually feeling a little overwhelmed. I couldn't really compute what I was watching. So much new features have been revealed for this upcoming game that I, along with several other people, have been looking forward to for quite some time. If you followed the channel in the past, I actually used to play Mario Maker levels on my videos. I had a series called Meet My Maker where I would have you guys submit your made levels to me for me to rage quit live on camera, and I always wanted to kind of go back to that, and I always hoped Mario Maker 2 would be making its way to the Nintendo Switch, and voila, it was announced, and it's getting closer and closer to that date. Mario Maker 2 was the highlight of today's Direct, and there was just so much stuff to compute. Like I said, a lot of new features were shown here and revealed for the first time, and honestly, I had a blast. I was like, wow, this was such a fun and informative Nintendo Direct, and it made me more than hyped for Super Mario Maker 2's return. I mean, I was already ready for it, but now I really wish tomorrow was launch day for this game, guys. So today's video, we're gonna recap everything, kind of go over some highlights, talk about it, give my general thoughts, and then I'm going to close out by reading some of your guys' reactions to it. So yeah, we're going to have a little bit of comment responses at the end of this video for you guys, highlighting what some of you guys said, guys. So if you're new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription. It's completely free to do so, and let's go ahead and begin today's video, guys. So Mario Maker 2 is coming out June 28th. This Nintendo Direct featured a lot of information, as I mentioned. Now, the first thing off the bat that caught my eye that I was not expecting was the reveal of the story mode. Yeah, I was not expecting there to be a story mode. I know Mario Maker had kind of like a 100 Mario challenge type of thing that was like the solo gameplay mode or everything, but this is going to be an actual story mode where you control Mario having to basically rebuild the Mushroom Kingdom from the ground up. You do certain mission objectives, you play levels, and if you clear them, you unlock and open up new areas of the Mushroom Kingdom to explore, and you get new items and everything. It looks like it's actually going to be something that you could really sink your time and teeth into. I mean, having a good story mode in a game like this, especially sandbox mode, is always a nice feature and benefit. This was something that I think Nintendo actually took the time and considered making it an enjoyable experience. You know, having a narrative there, basically having a Mario game inside of a sandbox Mario game. I think that's actually a lot of fun. The story mode really impressed me. I wasn't expecting it. They didn't really go into detail too much about it, other than having it be a reconstruction of the castle, having over 100 courses that are included in the mode. These are going to be created by Nintendo's expert designers, so you can expect a lot of wild and crazy types of level design. I mean, I can already see some of these, just judging by the gameplay, are going to be totally out there. Stuff that you've never thought before. Craziness using all the level, I guess, choices and obstacles and stuff that Mario Maker 2 is going to offer for you. Not to mention, as you progress, there'll be new characters that you can interact, that offer side quest jobs. The more that you get, again, the more, I guess, reinvigorated the castle gets, new areas to explore, things like that. And then the Undo Dog actually makes its return in story mode as well from Mario Paint. So that is actually nice. I was really impressed that they're including a story mode. I really cannot wait to play that. Now, they did reveal a whole lot of new tools for this game, especially for making and designing these levels, because I mean, honestly, that's over 50% of the game is creating your levels in order to have people play them. And let's go over some of the tools that we saw. We saw slopes, which was a big deal. There was no slopes in the original Mario Maker. Conveyor belts can also slope as well. They had the Angry Sun. The Angry Sun is a huge proponent of Mario Maker 2. If anybody played Super Mario Bros. 3 back in the day, they know that the Angry Sun was the bane of a lot of gamers' existence. I can already imagine how many troll levels are going to be made and uploaded onto the Mario Maker 2 servers for people to try out. I can already see them. I already know tons of you guys are going to be sending Sun levels my way, and I know I'm going to be rage quitting with them. They made a big deal about the return of the Angry Sun, and you know, you're going to just have them on all sorts of crazy levels. It's ridiculous. I mean, having one of the most evil parts of Mario history returning from Mario Maker 2 is very exciting. Not to mention we have snake blocks returning. There's freely drawn snake blocks, super fast snake blocks. You can have all sorts of craziness with these things going through levels. Not to mention we also have on-off switches for red and blue blocks. There's a seesaw that you can have. You can even customize water levels where water can rise and lower and rise repeatedly throughout a stage. You're not just limited to just a regular water level anymore. You can actually cause chaos having the water levels come back up and down throughout any kind of stages that you can think of. And imagine throwing the Angry Sun on top of that. Holy moly. Vertical sub areas will be included in this game, which is a huge thing. You also have the option to customize your auto scrolling on your levels. You can have the levels go one way 1 second and change it up to go up and then down and left. You can even stop the scrolling just in case you don't want to have a secret level hidden in your stage. Maybe you have like a hidden platform or something like that. There's bonsai bills. Bonsai bills will be returning. Huge bonsai bills all over the place. I can already see a level with hundreds of these just attacking you from nowhere. Maybe just platforming across all of them. We have dry bone shells, which you can actually float on lava. There's big coins that are up in 10, 30, and 50 amounts. There's new sounds, new music being brought to you by Koji Kondo, legendary Mario Brothers composer. We got new music from Koji Kondo, guys. That is big if true. And trust me, it's big because it's true. We also have clear conditions for the levels, you know, like defeat all the dry bones, defeat all the Koopas, beat this level doing this. So there's clear conditions you could do for your level. So if you're customizing a level, you can make people have to do a certain objective in order to clear that stage. That's also a new option for these stages as opposed to just making it to the end of the level. We also have twisters, icicles, red Yoshis, parachutes, boom, 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 boom. Let's go back to my room. Who remembers that Paula Caucus song? Comment down below. Also, there's new course themes. We got desert theme, snow theme, forest theme, sky theme. So different variety of levels that you can really sink your teeth into. It's not limited to just the basic level design that was in the original Mario Maker. And last but not least, in addition to the Angry Sun, we have the moon that has been unveiled. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, a big thing that was unveiled and that people wanted to know is the online features for Mario Maker 2. A big proponent of Mario Maker 1 was the Miiverse, which has been long gone, dead. Rest in peace, Miiverse. It doesn't exist on the Nintendo Switch, but it is a good thing to know that a lot of the features from Miiverse are returning. For example, you're able to share your courses over the internet. You will need a Nintendo Switch Online account. Luckily, there is a bundle coming out for $69.99 that includes a 12-month subscription to Nintendo Switch Online that also stacks on top of your current one. So that's a pretty good deal. Some of the features are, you know, filtering courses, leaving comments on ones that you've enjoyed, throwing likes on Facebook, and you'll be able to create a maker profile, earn maker points when people like your courses. You could customize your character's look, and there's also endless challenge returns, courses that you can queue up. But the biggest thing is network play, which allows you to have online multiplayer experiences. You could jump into courses with other players, play together. So there's some online multiplayer versus game modes. You could play a lot of these levels together, and that was a fantastic, absolutely amazing reveal to have the multiplayer versus option, having 4 people playing a level at the same time. This is fantastic because a lot of the levels, you know, are going to be crazy. The chaos is already here. Mario Maker was just limited to being a single person playing, but now you can have up to 4 people on one level. That alone made me go, yes! So I'm looking forward to that. And not to mention, you can download these courses, any course that you can get online, download it, play it offline, even if you don't have an internet connection. So you can take this on the road with you. Let's say you're going on an airplane ride, you want to practice some of these heavy, hard-hitting levels, download them, play them offline. That is amazing. Now back to the moon. The moon can actually change any level into a nighttime course, which actually adds certain effects to them and stuff. So it's night levels. The moon basically follows the path of the enemy. It can help you. It doesn't destroy you. It doesn't torch you like the angry sun. The aspect of it is that basically, depending on the theme of the stage, the night mode might, like if it's a sky theme, might have less gravity. You can have less gravity jumps in the night mode stages for the sky. Snow theme will have extra slipperiness. Forest theme will become filled with poison water, and then different items and everything transform as well. Like a mushroom might turn into like a frozen bad evil mushroom and things like that. So the moon actually affects the level of the stage. So I can see a lot of chaos being created with gravity stages that have auto scrolling with loops and stuff like that. This is just opening the door for people to have chaos. And I don't know if the angry sun could appear in the night levels, but combine the angry sun with some of those night stages with low gravity and stuff, and you're just asking for a recipe of disaster. And last but not least, they revealed a new mode, Play 3D Mario World. So Super Mario 3D World has been unveiled, a different style. Now, it's not exactly 3D like 3D World was. You're not going to have a 3D isometric view or everything. It's still going to be in 2D, but it's going to feature a lot of different unique things that the other games can't have, because this is being touted as a different way to play the game that, this didn't play like all the other traditional Mario games. There's features like the Cat Mario, basically being able to climb, blinking blocks, track blocks, enemies like the Piranha Creeper, pom-poms, those huge lava creatures. There's clear pipes, crates, mushroom trampolines, a lot of chaos here. And then there's other stuff that I've forgotten to mention here. I know there was like a Koopa Troopa car. There was all sorts of stuff here just unveiled. And there was one little aspect of the game that still remains a mystery, is that there's a blank spot next to the Super Mario 3D World slot that shows that there might be a secret sixth gameplay style. And I have a suspicion I know what it is, which I probably will be talking about in a different video. But all in all, this game looks absolutely amazing. Insane, ridiculous amount of content. Like I said, almost too much, almost to the point where it's overwhelming. This is going to be a fantastic game. I'm definitely looking forward to checking Mario Maker 2 out, guys. And before we go, again, I mentioned I'm going to talk about some of you guys' reactions that you had during the stream. So let's go ahead and read some of these and do some responses, because that would be legit. We got John Kratz saying, I'm excited for story mode. Didn't see that one coming. Smiley face. Again, I did not see story mode coming. That alone had me excited for it, because, downloading and playing levels and creating levels and everything is fantastic, but I think a good point of a game is to have a story mode. If there's anything behind that, a good campaign that has you hustling, grinding, unlocking abilities, and just enjoying the game beyond just its whole multiplayer online aspect, sign me up. I think this story mode is going to be flippin' fantastic. Puppet Game Review says, so much stuff. I'm beyond excited for Meet My Maker 2. Yeah, I'm going to be doing Meet My Maker 2 again, guys. So once this gets rolling, I will be doing live streams where you guys can submit levels to me that I will play live on stream. Come watch me rage quit when this happens. And he says, although Mario Maker for the Wii was popular, this sequel is going to bring it to the next level. There was way more new content than I originally expected. You are not alone on that. I was like, wow, I was flabbergasted. For 15 minutes of time that they did for this Nintendo Direct, they really showed a lot of new tools, new characters, enemies, different ideas. Just looking at some of these level designs that they showed off in this Nintendo Direct was ridiculous. Now, Jason Murrock says, it should be fun. Not my cup of tea to play, but I'll watch the heck out of live streams of it. I'd love to see you would, Billy and Jay get into a challenge where you create or find maps and challenge the others to complete it. That's actually not a bad idea. It's something that can easily be done along with the Meet My Maker series. And Ada Paulus says, really cool stuff coming, but a whole direct to explain a few new features. If you got only a few new features out of that 15 minutes, you were not paying attention. I mean, there's so much to talk about it, so much content, so much stuff coming to this game that I could actually make a series of videos discussing some of this. And this was just touching the highlights, the main points of this Nintendo Direct. Honestly, I'm very impressed. I cannot wait till the June 28th launch date. This game cannot come out any other sooner. Guys, if you have any comments, any remarks, any feedback from the Nintendo Direct, feel free to input it down below. And if you're brand new, again, subscribe. And guys, don't forget to dislike or like on the way out. Throw some engagement. And guys, I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description.